We begin tonight with Decision 2020 and the dueling town halls. Instead of the face-to-face debate originally scheduled for this evening, President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden took their messages directly to voters.
Each sharing different visions on how to move forward. Joe Biden stopped in the battleground state of Pennsylvania while President Trump returned to South Florida.
WPTV News Channel 5 anchors Michael Williams begins our coverage in Miami. Michael?
Good evening, Kelly and Jay. Outside the Perez Art Museum, as you said, not the debate that had been planned, but it was a spirited night nonetheless. Amidst new polls that suggest a majority of Americans, nearly 2 out of 3, do not agree that the president has handled coronavirus with enough seriousness of purpose. He defended his record on COVID-19 and the signal he's been sending on things like wearing masks. Again, a spirited night tonight, a lot of topics covered with voters getting their chance to weigh in. President Trump, after his own COVID recovery, not required to wear a mask on stage.
I'm great, I feel good.
But under the spotlight on COVID tonight, moderator Savannah Guthrie asked why no mask wearing at a recent White House event that turned out to be a COVID hotbed.
As far as the mask is concerned, I'm good with masks. I'm okay with masks. I tell people wear masks.
And before an audience that included undecided voters, he was pressed by a young voter.
Has your opinion changed on the importance of mask wearing?
No, because I was okay with the masks. I was good with it, but I've heard many different stories on masks.
Christie, another voter here, worried about Obamacare being tossed out.
We will protect people with pre-existing conditions.
Critics note the president in nearly 4 years has yet to outline a specific replacement plan for Obamacare. Still, he said again,
the problem with Obamacare, it's not good. We'd like to terminate it, and we want a much less expensive health care that's a much better health care.
Combative moments, too, when the moderator pressed him on his refusal at the first debate with Joe Biden to disavow white supremacists.
I denounce white supremacy, okay?
You did
I've
2 days
denounced
later.
white supremacy for years.
And a refusal tonight to disavow QAnon, a discredited conspiracy theory that claims there's a government insider fighting secret opponents of President Trump.
I do know they are very much against pedophilia. They fight it very hard, but I know nothing about it.
Also, too, a question on the Republicans' move to quickly confirm Judge Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court.
If you look at it, and if you put the shoe on the other foot, if they had this, they would do it 100%.
And Cindy Velez worries about her children being profiled and asked in part,
what will you and your administration do to better prepare our law enforcement officers to work in collaboration with the communities that they serve and also to protect the lives of innocent Black and Latinos?
I have done more for the African American community than any president, with the exception of Abraham Lincoln. Criminal justice reform, prison reform, historically Black colleges and universities, I got them funded.
Also tonight, the president raising some eyebrows, as Associated Press put it, by acknowledging that he may be in debt, may possibly owe some money to a foreign bank, but says he does not owe any money to Russia or any, quote, sinister people. After the debate, I talked to some of the 60 people who were invited, Republicans, Democrats, undecided voters, for their take on what they heard and saw.
A few too many bad apples that have impacted the lives of our Black and Latino men in our community. And I don't feel that he truly gave us, I don't feel that he truly gave an answer as to what else can he do.
I thought it was great. I love Trump. He did an amazing job. I'm looking forward to another 4 more years. MAGA.
I think Joe Biden will listen to the scientists and listen to experts, as opposed to our president, who has said on many occasions he knows more than the generals, he knows more than public health experts.
You get 2 choices, realistically, and I thought he was the best one of the 2 now compared to Biden in my eyes for my purposes.